Hello everyone that decided to watch my video. My name is Bridget Massaros. I am a writer-actor and a SIBO sufferer. For those of you that don't know, that is an acronym for small intestine bacterial overgrowth. And essentially I have this influx of bad bacteria in my gut that takes all my nutrients. It causes cramping, fatigue, bloating, gas. It can cause constipation or diarrhea. I have one of them. And there wasn't a whole lot of studies done in the past because it was like your waste system, so they didn't think that it was that important. And now we're finding out that it can also be linked to mental disorders like anxiety, depression, and paranoia. So it's fun. It's a fun condition. And so then basically they put you on antibiotics and this diet where you can't eat food. So it's and a lot of trial and error. I've had it for 2.5 years now, and I've been to multiple doctors about it, and I've tried multiple things, and I'm still working on healing it. There's other people that have had it for over 8 years, so it's kind of turns into a chronic situation. But what I want to do is I want to raise awareness for it for those who are suffering, but also for the people that aren't suffering with it to help them kind of understand what we're going through. Because one of the biggest hurdles with SIBO, I think, is more understanding. Like, I had a great support system. My family and friends are wonderful. They've been very supportive and they try to help cook me my meals and stuff like that. But they don't fully understand what I'm going through. And it's really hard because, put on a happy face and go, and a lot of days you can, but there's some days that you can't, that you're just extremely exhausted. At one point, I was sleeping 12 hours a night with a nap, and a flight of stairs would wind me where I would have to sit down for 20 minutes and catch my breath. And that's from someone who, that has been dancing since they were 5. I did soccer and cheerleading and show choir and everything else in high school, and I'm very active lifestyle. So my nickname was the Energizer Bunny, and now I have to sleep 12 hours. So it was this weird thing. I went undiagnosed for 11 months and then finally did get diagnosed last year, was on antibiotics, got better, got worse. Now back with a new doctor on the same antibiotics, but with a little bit more protocol. So we'll see how it works. But there's just a lot of things that kind of come with the condition that is really hard to explain. And so what better way to show you? And so that's what I decided that I wanted to do was, a lot of the resources online right now is either people vlogging about their symptoms, or it's a doctor vlogging about this is how we treat it. And one, it's super dry and boring, and two, it's not entertaining, and you have to find it. You have to know what SIBO is and be specifically looking for SIBO. So what I wanted to do was make this mini web series in a more comedic spin that's a little more in the style of The Office, less dry humor, kind of approaching the symptoms and the diet and everything else that people go through when they're diagnosed with it and or prior to it. And just make it more presentable for those who don't have it, so that they might be able to better understand those that do, and be a better support system, and better be just better understand the condition in general. So that's the goal of it, and the amount that we're looking for, so that we can hire professional lighting, get good locations, and get professional sound, because those are extremely integral to videos and presentation quality, and pay for some actors. And its production is pretty hefty. And so right now I have 10 to 15 different scenes that they would all be individual clips that we would present social media wise, just 1 minute kind of clips, about different aspects of the diet, different aspects of the diagnosis, and stuff like that. So that is what the funds will be going towards. So I'm asking for your monetary support, but if you can't financially contribute, even just sharing this, because if you are a SIBO sufferer, I keep finding out all these new friends that have had SIBO in the past or do now, and so you never know who in your community is actually also have SIBO or Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, anything like that are put on these protocols and have to deal with the digestive tract. It kind of covers most of those. So that is what I am trying to achieve, and I would love your support and truly, truly appreciate it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you already. Thanks.